So the raised garden bed project is on its way and getting there. So I've put a lot of these pieces in now. Some of them still need a second coat, but I just decided to put the pieces together and just lay them out nicely and then do the last coat of paint before I do that. So what I've done is I've had these pallets that I've painted. Then I've got a wooden pallet sections which stack. So I've put them on a plastic pallet which I'll then put cardboard on. Then I've got the two sections which I will put plastic inside, just to line the inside with plastic to try and help them to last a bit longer. I'll basically take it up over the edge and just staple it along the top there to try and keep the worst of the water off the wood. And then I can start filling those with soil. So that, as I say, is a project that I want to try and get done before, I want to say spring, but maybe closer to summer, when we actually start planting out all the seedlings. And then these tires here, I'm actually going to put herbs in there, things like mint and things that have a tendency to be unruly, just to try and contain them. I'll put those in the tires like that. So very stoked about this project coming along. As I say, it's been taking a bit longer than intended, but it is what it is. So as I say, I just need to give these a last coat, and then I still need one more section that I need to put on there, but otherwise that's the raised garden bed section that's coming along. And then I'm looking at that section there which is slightly raised. I've got a bit of soil I want to move there, but that section there I actually want to put in a root stout potato bed, or even actually look at putting in sweet potatoes. I want to grow sweet potatoes this year. My slips didn't do well last year, so I didn't end up having those. But otherwise, yeah. And then this section here, also those beds will need to be processed and actually made into garden beds to extend the garden. So that's pretty much this next season's plan, is to get my planned garden up to, this is basically halfway, so that it's growing halfway to get that in. So I'm busy putting in the drip irrigation. Sorry, just blanked there for a second. The drip irrigation, so I just need to finish connecting the pipes up. So the water line is going to go along the fence, and then there's going to be lines down to each bed. So that's something I also want to get the main line in, so that this lot will also have their pipes in when I do the main line. So lots of projects, but getting there slowly, one at a time, and I'm very stoked, looking forward to my garden. Okay, so over here you'll see I've taken, I've got some black plastic at the moment that I've just put, I've cut a strip, and then I've just put basically a layer all the way on the inside, and then I'm just going to be using a staple gun. I'll put more in just to make sure they stay. I actually did fold it over double to try and make it a little bit stronger. But basically now I'm going to put cardboard in the bottom, and then we can start filling that up. So once I've actually done all of these, then as I say, and put cardboard in the bottom, and then we'll look at getting them filled up. So this is the black plastic that I got. I just had a piece left over, so I just cut a strip like that. As I say, did the edge around like that, so just to try and help it a little bit with the water, so that it doesn't rot as quickly. So let's get on and do all these others. So the raised beds, we've now got all the liners in, and then I've started putting cardboard in the bottom, but I just decided that before we start filling this in, I want to do the water pipes. So I've started prepping pipes here. I've got a little tap for each one, and then just a stop end on there, and the idea is to put that across there, and then the pipe will go down to the bottom there, and then connect with the main water line, which I'm decided to run two. I'm going to run one down this side and then one down that side, two separate lines, so that we can get the water connected for that. And then, as I say, each bed will have a tap on it, so if I don't want to water that particular bed or there's nothing in it, then I won't have to water that. So once I've actually got the water pipes, even if it's just that and connected to the main line with a T-piece, then I can start filling these and get those going. So that's going to take a little while because there's 12 raised beds here, so I'm going to start with these 6, and then obviously the tires, which are going to have herbs in them, mint, etc., they don't get a bit unruly, as I've said before. So I'm going to work on the water now, which then will connect to the main line there, because as soon as I've got these connected, then I can start filling them. So that's great. So that's the raised garden beds filled up to soil level, with the exception of the one that's got compost. So we just need to get a compost layer on the rest of them, and then they'll be ready to plant. So very stoked about this project, and obviously we still need to fill the tires, but that's a relatively small project in comparison. Thanks for hanging out with us on this one. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. It really helps our channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.